I mean, I don't even need to apply the royal. Just that is fine. But oh my God, are you catching this? Catch the light. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Chanelly767. Now today, glam is this right there. I wanted to do a simple everyday makeup routine, but I have a trolley. This is accessible right now to me, so everything was right there. So I decided, why not? Let's get into a full glam. So if you enjoy or like this type of video, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for what's popping with Chanelly767. Let us get into this glam. Of course, first you need to sanitize your hands. And then I'm taking hand sanitizer again to also sanitize. After that, I'm taking my Vaseline 100% pure petroleum jelly. I used to use EOS before, but I stopped. Now I'm using Vaseline to prime my lips. So that is the first thing I do before I start my makeup. So after that, I'm taking my Murphy brush in R44, and then my favorite eye pencil for my brows. I'm using the NYX eye and brow pencil, and this one is in dark brown. So what I'm using to conceal my brows is the MAC 195 concealer brush, and then I'm taking my eyeshadow base in skin tone. So after that is done, I'm taking my same brush from the MAC 195 brush, and I'm using my Studio Finish Concealer in NC50, and I hit pan because that's how much I love this product, and I need to order some more. So that concealer, I use it for on top my brows to define it. Then that same concealer I used to define under my brows, I'm using the same concealer and the same brush from MAC in 195, sorry, to prime my lid. So now that my lid is primed, I'm using my Juvia's Place setting powder to set my lid. And to set that setting powder, I'm using the Juvia's Place brush in J221 small complexion brush. Alright. So now that I set the setting powder on my lid, I am taking Juvia's Place the Tribe Highlight Volume 3, and this is what it looks like. And this is what I like to use for my highlights and my brow bones. So now that I set that highlighter on my brow bone, I'm using the Morphe's R33 brush, and I'm using that to blend out my highlights so my setting powder and my highlight will, like, how should I say, match, like become one. So you know what I mean. Let's get it. Now, so the palette I'm using today is from Huda Beauty, and my god, this palette, that's the palette I'm always reaching for. But the eyeshadow I'll be using today, I'll be going with Flamingo. Yeah, so the brush I'm going to use to set that eyeshadow, I'm using the R35 from Morphe's brush to go in my crease with that. Good. Okay, so now I'm taking that same brush, the Morphe's R35 brush that I used for the pink. I just dust it up a little bit. Then I'm taking, I just want to darken my crease just a little bit. I will take Cocoa from that same Huda Beauty palette and then go in my crease with that. Just a little bit, not too much, because I don't want really like a smoky look. You see, yes, this is what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That darken up a little bit above my crease area. I'm going to go with Moon Dust. And I'm just going to put a little bit of highlight above my crease area. Not too much, just a little bit. Yes. So now that I have my lid crease and brow bone color, I'm just taking the MAC 224 blending brush, and I'm just going to blend everything together from the crease all up to the brow bone. Now I just want to wake up my eye a little bit, and I love glitter, guys. If you want to send glitter, then send glitter my way, no problem. I'm a huge fan of glitter since I would say 2008. Yeah, around 2008. I'm a huge fan of glitter, and the glitter we're using, this one I got from Diamond Girls if you're located in Dominica, and it's like a purplish and there is greenish mix inside of it. So this is what I'm going to put in the center of my lid. I'm sorry about the dog background. So how I'm going to apply the glitter is with some glue, regular lash glue, and a very flat top brush. So I'm going to put I'm gonna play on my knee. Yes, honey, it's coming together. Ooh. Like it. So I'm going to put on some liner and lashes, then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my liner and my lashes on, I'm just gonna make that dry a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to the face. So what I'm using as a primer, I'm using the Sasha face primer to prime my face. I'm just gonna like this. I'm gonna massage that in. So after I put on my face primer, what I like to do, and my preference, I like to set my face with my Sasha Fix It spray. Dry. And then what I like to do as well, I'm using my Juvia's powder brush in J201. And then I set that primer and the setting powder, everything together. And for foundation, what I'm using is the Revlon Color Stay Makeup and Normal to Dry in Caramel 400. That's what I'm using with my foundation. And the brush I'm using, my favorite brush ever from Juvia's Place, is the I Am Magic foundation brush. Now what I'm using for concealer, I'm using the LA Girls, and then I'm using Beautiful Bronze and Cool Tan. This is the two that I'm going to use. Yeah. Then I'm taking that same setting powder that I used to set my eyelid with, and then I'm using that to set underneath my eye. So after I set underneath my eye, what I'm using to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Sasha compact powder, and this one is called Perfect Caramel from Sasha. And then the brush I'm using like this, and then the brush I'm using to set the rest of my face is the Morphe brush in RO. Alright. Yes, confused Sasha. I remember when I just started out with makeup, the first brand I used to use was Costa Since and Sasha, and also Elf. I remember Elf was only $3 when they first started out. So I used to use Elf, Costa Since, and Sasha. And what I love about Sasha foundation and compact powder, their tone is yellow base, so it's perfect, and I love it. See how that well everything blended very nice, like cup through Sasha. So now that I set my face with the setting powder from the compact powder, from Sasha, I'm using the Sarah from Juvia's Place, and then what I'm using to contour, I'm using Yara. So after I have my bronzer on, the next thing I'm going to do is my blush, what I'm using also from Juvia's. Somebody please let Juvia's Place how much I'm a big fan of theirs, and I have mostly everything from them. Only the lipstick that just launched I haven't got from them, but mostly I have everything from them. Oh my god. But please let them know that help a girl out. I'm a big fan of Juvia's Place. But for the blush, I'm using Juvia's Place one more time and Bella. The name is Bella. And then the brush I'm using is RA from Morphe's. Also, I'm a big fan of Morphe's as well. Can you please let Morphe know? So now that I have my blush on, the next thing I'm going to do is my highlights. What I'm using for highlights is also the Juvia's Place again. And to do, I like to mix my highlight together, the light and the bronzy looking one-ish. What I use for the first one is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. This is what I use for my brow bone. And then I also, on top of that, I use the Royal One highlighter. And then you see this one already. Alright, so now that I have my highlight on, I'm going to set my full face from LA Girl Shimmery Spray Finishing Spray for face and body. And it looks like that. And I know I have highlights all over, why I need some extra one. My answer to that is yes. Now for the lips, I'm using NYX in bronze. using the L'Oreal lipstick in 707, and then I'm just going to apply it on my lips. Then I'm taking my Victoria's Secret. It's dead, nothing inside, but that's what I'm using to top up that. Guys, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're interested for more looks like this, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for What's Popping with Chanel 767. Don't forget, my contest is finally coming to an end. August 4th is my final date of my contest, ending at 9 p.m. All the information will be down in the description bar, even the link that will take you direct to my contest on Instagram. And remember, number one rule, you have to be located and living in Dominica. Until next time,